So you're here because planning is not working anymore and you're not disciplined and you don't know how to achieve your goals. In this video, I'm going to share very easy life hack that I follow myself and that works for me every day. So I used to be very critical about myself. I used to hate myself. So in order to show that hate to myself, I would lead like planners or some kind of like notebook where I would write all my tasks and then I would plan every minute of my day. And I knew that it's not realistic for me to achieve those things during the day or during that hour. So then after I fail to reach those things, I would blame myself. I would live in a guilt. I would guilt trip myself every day. And that's how I would show hate to myself. But then I stopped doing that. I stopped planning. I stopped planning every minute of my life. I just gave up. Okay. So you need to do two things. First one, stop creating those bullshit plans for the day that you're not gonna do. Stop creating 10 different habits that you're not gonna follow because you are not going to follow them. Okay. Let's be honest here. So what you need to do is first stop guilt tripping yourself every day. Stop feeling guilty for not doing something, for not being productive, for wasting your time, or for going to bed late. It's okay. Okay, first, you have to realize that the person that's making you feel guilty is you. So you can choose to not feel guilty. Okay, it's your choice. You can choose to not feel guilty at that moment. So let's say you're sitting until 3 a.m. and then you feel guilty for scrolling on social media. So what you can do is you stop yourself at that moment, and then you see, okay, I have two options right now. First option, I'm gonna feel guilty. I'm gonna guilt trip myself and I'm gonna keep scrolling. And because I fucked up already, it's 3 a.m., so I have to keep scrolling. No, and you have second option. Okay, I accept this. Whatever I did. It's okay. So I'm just gonna move on now. I'm gonna stop right now. I'm gonna stop scrolling and I'm gonna go to bed. And it's okay. I made a mistake this night, so it's fine. So first thing is to stop criticizing yourself. Stop feeling guilty. And how you do is you realize that someone who's making you feel guilty is you. So you can choose to not feel guilty. It's that easy. Second thing is instead of making crazy plans for the day, instead of creating new habits for yourself, just look into your day, just look at it and then see what are the actions, what are the things, what are the activities I'm doing every day. Let's say I wake up. Okay, I woke up, let's say it's 9 a.m. And then I go scrolling. When you're scrolling at that moment, stop yourself, okay? You're taking your phone, you're grabbing your phone. Let's say this is my phone, and I'm like, okay, I wanna scroll right now. But wait, I can choose not to scroll, and right now I can do something else. So, how you get disciplined is throughout the day, you make choices for your discipline. You make choices that favor your discipline instead of trying to incorporate some kind of like new habit and stuff. So every day, okay, I would suggest starting from three and making three changes in your life every day. By changes, I mean three new choices. So let's say you see that you have some bad habit every day that you keep doing that, right? So when you're about to start doing that, you stop yourself at that moment and then you say, okay, wait a minute. What am I choosing right now? Am I choosing to scroll or am I choosing, let's say, to read? Which one am I going to choose? And you choose it, you, okay? It's not the habits, it's not the environment, it's not the people. You are making the choice. So if you are choosing to scroll, then why you can't choose to read the book? So that's how you get disciplined. And then what I would suggest is when you start doing those differences, when you start making those choices every day, just take a note, okay? Just be like, okay, today, instead of scrolling for 3 hours, I chose to read this book. Second, instead of staying up too late, staying up to 2 a.m., I chose to go to bed at 11 p.m., okay? And you can just write three things that you did into your favor. And once you keep writing those things down and you start doing them every day, you're gonna see that your habits are changing. They're gonna become more favorable to you, to your goals and everything. So once you start doing those things regularly, unconsciously you're gonna make better decisions. You're gonna make choices that favor your discipline. So that's how you're gonna become disciplined. Okay. So for example, in my case, let me share some of my bad habits, right? So it's easier for you to understand. Let's say, so I'm in a relationship. I have a boyfriend. And my mentality before was, if I wanted to buy something, I would ask money from him. I would be like, oh, like, can you help me to buy this, blah, blah, blah. But then I realized I am being a victim here. I am acting like a victim and I'm asking money to buy something. Why? Why the fuck I'm choosing to do that? So at that moment, I stopped myself. I'm like, wait, I don't want to be a victim. I know I can make money and I am making money. So at that moment, I choose not to be a victim, okay? I choose to be self-sufficient. I choose to be rich, whatever, self-providing person. And I don't need to ask anyone to give me money to buy something. So let's say I'm having a conversation and I just want to ask him to buy something, and then like by feeling victim, right? At that moment, I just shut myself up. I'm like, okay, wait, I'm not doing this. I am choosing not to act as victim. I'm choosing this way. I'm choosing to buy it myself, to look for opportunities and get it to myself, okay? So that's how you do it. By consciously choosing every day in your decision or whatever choices, the one that's favor your discipline, you're gonna get disciplined. You're gonna become disciplined because you're making those small steps. You're not adding anything new to your life. Okay, or let's say another example. Let's say you eat a lot of unhealthy snacks. So let's say you have an unhealthy snack in your dorm, right? I just got this one because it's Valentine's Day soon. And let's say I want to eat it, but then I know that my brain doesn't want to eat it because I want to be healthy. So I'm taking this, I want to eat it, and I'm going to stop myself and say, okay, wait, what am I choosing right now? Am I choosing to eat this and be unhealthy? Or am I choosing to be healthy and not to eat this? That's why you have the self-control, okay? We're human. You can control yourself. You can make choices. Yeah, basically. So that's what I wanted to share. I hope it helps. That's the trick that I use. Thank you for watching.